Hello, hello, hello. And Belly says hello. Welcome back to my channel and another video. So today we're off for another competition video down to Southern Vales Dressage Club. So I've ridden down there for riding club lessons before, but I've never competed down there. So even though we know the way, we know the layout, I'm not exactly sure how they run their day. So we'll try and get there a little earlier. Although I am running late because I haven't packed the car yet. We're not on till 11:30. And then at 1:10, so we're not leaving quite as early as we normally do, but I feel like I'm so much more unorganised. So I'm going to need to get on and pack the car. So Mum's just arrived down here. I've got to remember to take this, this other saddle blanket, and I've got to get my number from last week off the old one. So I'm very, very unorganised. So I might switch off my camera and I will see you guys when we get down to the grounds. Ta-da! All dressed and ready to go. So apparently I'm the only senior in the prep one, once again. So I'm going to set myself a goal. I'd like 65, but I'd be happy with 60 again. And although we got 63 in our prep last week, so maybe between 65 and 60 would be nice. And in the prep 2, I think there's 2 of us in it. So again, to get around that 60 mark would be fabulous. So I'm all dressed, ready to go. Just got to, Bella's all saddled up, just got to get her bridle on, and then we'll go and do a really good warm up hopefully. And yeah, next time you see us, we'll be up in the saddle and ready to rock and roll.
It's warming up at Southern Vales Dressage Club, 21st of January 24. Maria and Bella.
So we're presenting to the judge. We were actually in the furthest away arena, so she was looking, look, the ears are pricked, she was looking. And the judge commented on how sparkly we were because I've got the new brow band and the new sparkly hat, so that was a bit special. Anyway, off we go down the side here, and we had a judge on the side at B as well. As you'll see, there's the car. So yeah, I've never been judged by 2 judges like this before. So yeah, I was a little bit anxious because of course she can see exactly what that 20-metre circle looks like, and you get a whole different perspective. Well, she would get a whole different perspective of the judging. So this is going to be fun, me trying to give you 2 scores and 2 lots of commenting, but I will do my very best to convey what they've written. Because I think it's good, and it's good for me to be able to watch this back later, and that's primarily why I got into doing this vlogging. Anyway, here we go. I'm just trying to settle her down because she suddenly got quite tense when we got down here. So I think we do a circle. Yep, I just turn her flexor the other way, and yep, there we go. And you can see the black arena, so that's the rubber compound, which we had in the warm-up arena as well. So it didn't bother her at all, the change in colour. So in we go, enter at A. And she did become nice and soft and round, which was lovely. and I felt like we did a really bang on straight centre line. I was trying to get lots of energy. So the first judge at C, so the first score I give will be the judge at C at the top. And halt salute, we got a 7.5, obedient entry, and a 6.5 from the judge at B, forward trot, above bit, in walk and halt. And then we trot off and track to the left, and we got a 6, incorrect flexion, and we got a 6.5, could be rounder in frame. And here we do the first circle at E. So circle 20 metres left, first judge at C gave us a 6.5, kept rhythm but needs more bend, story of our life. The 20 metre circle from the other judge was a 6, circle too small in first half, needs bend around inside leg. And then we come back to walk here. So between K and A medium walk, we got a 7, fairly active. And from the other judge, we got a 6, resisted and came above the bit, which she did, where the judge at C wouldn't have seen so much of that. And then we move into medium walk between K and A. We got a 7. The free walk, Free walk on a long rein, which we normally do quite well. The judge at C gave us a 6.5, could march forward more. So we used to get that comment, and now we're getting that comment again. So I'm going to need to really get her moving. The other judge for the free walk, we got a 6.5, so same score, and could have more purpose. So basically needed to move forward more. And then we pick up the reins, and then so that's a medium walk there. We got a 7 for that. Medium walk, we got a 6, could march and steady in the contact. And then we're up into trot, which she was very resistant. Some resistant at H, and a 6. And working trot rising 6.5, above the bit, more settled on the long side though. So she did come back to me along the long side there. Then we do our next circle at B, 20 metre circle, and we got a 7 from the judge at C and kept rhythm. And that second circle from the judge that could see it the best, we also got a 7, better shaped circle and better frame. So she was happier with that circle. And then down the centre line, so we trot round and come down the centre line, which I was really conscious not to overshoot the centre line. And she did that. I thought she did that beautifully, but then of course we get that touch of resistance. So you get a little great moment and then it's not so good. Anyway, down the centre line from the judge at C, who can see it bang on, we got a 6.5 and could have been more balanced because she kind of fell into the halt there, I felt. Down centre line from the side judge, we got a 6.5. Good use of walk to halt, not square behind. So all in all, very happy. So marks on the back of the sheet. So we'll do the first judge at C. We got paces, a 7, impulsion, a 6.5, and the submission is a 6.5, and the rider position, I got a 7, so that was nice. And the comment was, lovely horse, showing clear paces and lots of potential. Today needs to show more consistent suppleness and into bridle and correct flexion. And the best bit that I liked that she wrote was lovely partnership. The second judge wrote paces 6.5, impulsion 6.5, submission 6, rider's position 6.5. Some harmonious parts, work on consistency of contact and developing, seeking it, watching size and shape of circles. So, yeah, again, she wrote nice partnership, which was lovely. So I was really, really pleased with that test. When we got down there to ring 4, it was very open on the other side, and she was a little bit tense and spooky when we presented to the judge, but she calmed down quite quickly, so I was really pleased. I was a bit worried about what it was going to be like, but she took it all in her stride and did a really good test. So I was very, very happy. There were, again, a few little tense moments, but not as much as last week, so here's hoping, fingers crossed. And of course we had 2 judges this time, which I've not had before, and one was right on B, I think it was, so she can really see what that 20-metre circle looks like. So that'll be interesting to see the comments and the scores of that. So yeah, fingers crossed that we got our 65%. Here we are with test number 2, which was actually the prep 1. So we did the prep 2 first and then the prep 1, which messed with my mind a little bit in the morning. But anyway, I got on board. So here we are entering down the centre line. She was a bit agitated there, but then look, she pulled it all together as we entered and down we went. And I felt like I had her a little bit more forward. So she'd had a bit of a break in between these 2 tests. So again, I'll do the judge at C first. So here we are, centre line, walk. Oh no, we don't halt in this one. We go straight through to walk. So I got a 7, very straight entry. And from the other judge on the side, I got an 8. And she put kept flow. So I was chuffed with that. Then we track to the right at the walk and then pick up trot. And working trot rising down to F. And we got a 7 and kept rhythm. And from the judge on the side, we got a 7 and she wrote obedient. And she went down that long side really nicely, really listening to me. Then we do a 20-metre circle at A down the bottom. And the first judge, we got a 7 and again kept rhythm. And the judge on the side, we got another 8. Ooh. So 8 out of 10. How good is that? So finish off that circle, and although she's a little bit above, but she's keeping a really good rhythm. And then we come across the centre line, which, Mum was in a great spot here videoing, and look at that. Pretty straight. Little wobble, but then back on track. She did that beautifully. So across the centre line, the first judge gave us a 7 and showing straightness. And changed the rein. The other judge gave us another 8 and put kept rhythm. So here we do a 20-metre circle at the top of the arena, and we got a 7. And from the other judge on the side, we got a 7. Drop down to walk. So medium walk. Where are we? Between C and H, medium walk, 6.5. Could march more. And 6.5, hollowed a little, could be more active. So again, I need to really get her walking. I'm letting her be a bit complacent there. Change rein on a free walk. We got, and this is a big long one, it's all the way across the arena. We got a 6.5 and more activity. And medium walk, we got a 7 and again a bit more active. So yeah, I need to smarten up her ideas in the walk there. And particularly in this test because there's a lot of walking. So we now collect up the reins and you've got to walk down the centre line, which is actually really, really hard to keep that momentum and keep a straight line. So that medium walk and down the centre line, I got a 7 and very straight. And when she halts, you'll see she was a little inattentive. The other judge had put a 7 and crossed it out and put a 6.5 and kept attention but immobile. I think that should have been the other way around. She was actually immobile. She stood still, but I didn't keep her attention. She was looking off to something in the distance. The collective marks, but still big pats, big pats, so happy. Marks on the back, paces, we got a 7, impulsion 6.5, submission 6.5, and my rider position I got a 7, so I was happy with that. And the comment was horse fairly obedient and enjoying, she put his work, try to bit more activity in both paces, try to create a bit more activity. And the marks for the judge on the side were paces 7, impulsion 6.5, submission 6.5, rider's position 7, and well done, calm and accurate and steady. Now a little bit more energy to get him more over the back into bridle. Yay, Bella. I was very, very happy because she's such a good girl. So Mum just came back from the results, and for the first test we got 65.333. So we made the 65. So well done, Belly Boop. Carrots for you. Good job. It did feel really good, and that second test I just did I felt was great as well. So here's hoping for another 65. We had different judges, we were in a different arena. Again, we had 2 judges, so I was very conscious to try and get my circles right and to actually hold at X, because the judge on the side can see exactly what you're doing. So anyway, we'll wait and see. Fingers crossed, another 65, Belle.
First.
Yes, I got first, and there was actually 2 in that class. I thought there was only 1, but Mum just informed me there was 2 and we got first. Awesome. Well, what a test for the microphones this is. So here we are, 2 blue ribbons again. We are on a winning streak. So 2 weeks in a row and 2 blue ribbons. So yeah, absolutely chuffed. It was so good. So I said I wanted to get my 60 to 65. Well, we smashed it in that last test and we got 69.33. So nearly 70%. I could not be happier. She was just such a good girl. I really enjoyed the ride, and we'll be back down to these grounds again next week for another dressage day, and that will be run by the riding club. And yeah, so hopefully we'll try for another 2 blues. She's actually having her teeth done tomorrow, so I think she has got some sharp teeth there, so I'm even more impressed with, get her head in shot, with Bella, because I know she was probably a little bit sore in her mouth today, so I was mindful to be as soft as I could be. But yeah, smashed it, Belly. She's looking a bit tired now. So I'm going to leave it there, guys, and yeah, until you see us again, stay safe, stay well, and remember, enjoy those little moments in life. Bye for now.